Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Baskets, and today we have the new Altra Lone Peak 5s. And overall, I wasn't too impressed with the colorway of these shoes, but other than the colorway, I think they have upgraded so many different things in these shoes that they're really top-notch. They have gone way out of their way to listening to the people, getting a lot of these upgrades done. And first thing I wanted to talk about, which is really important to thru hikers. Now, I have put on almost 3,000 miles doing the CDT and the Appalachian Trail in 2019, using Altra Lone Peaks, the older models. So one problem that a lot of people had was the toe guard. The toe guard would come undone and you would get caught up on rocks and just branches and stuff like that. What they actually did is there's a stitching on the toe guard, so most likely you're not going to have any kind of problems. Not only is it glued on there, but it's also stitched on there really tight, and it looks like it's quality made. Another thing is they added these holes right in the front. It looks like they cut these diamond shaped holes where if you get water in your toe box, it's going to air out a lot quicker than before, which is really important if you're out there thru hiking or you're running, you're training in all kinds of weather. You want your feet to stay as dry as you can possibly keep them dry. They're not going to stay dry, but you want the air holes. You don't want your feet to be baking inside of the shoe. Okay, another thing I have noticed, which was pretty good, is I can't get this insole out. Yeah, so the insole on this shoe is actually stitched in there, which would have been a problem to begin with. This one I can take out. This insole, I can't even pull it out. It's like stitched in there, which is if you're thru hiking and you want to take it out to, dry out your insoles, this one is stitched inside, and it looks like there's some kind of that's already a big problem there. I'm feeling something with my fingers where the stitching is a little bit off. But anyways, we were able to get this one out. The insole is thicker, and it's just made more, a little bit more quality than the previous Ultras that I used, the Lone Peaks, and I think they would probably last longer. I've had problems with the previous Lone Peaks where the insole would just start sliding around everywhere because it was so paper thin, and you almost had to buy aftermarket insoles to not have that problem, which was kind of a bummer. But I think they had this fixed here. The sole feels, when you're running in these, the sole has a good amount of cushion on it, so they're using the technology, the rubber technology from more running shoes, like street running shoes, not just trail running shoes, where you're getting a lot of that. With every step, you feel like a little bit of a spring. So they're definitely making more quality soles on these. And the claw has been upgraded a little bit. The grip on these is phenomenal. It's just, you can be on slippery rocks, and it's definitely grips better than other shoes I've tried. It's not, it's not like you're not going to slip, but it's definitely better in muddy conditions and slippery gravel. It's a much better shoe. Now, of course, they still have the little Velcro in the back, and the Velcro is if you're using dirty girl gaiters and stuff like that, you would attach it to the back here and loop it up to the front, and then you have a nice gaiter going over your shoe. This way you don't get all that leaves, sand, just different things that can come into your shoe, little rocks. So some people on a thru hike, I've used them before, gaiters are very important, and it's good that they're using this. Obviously this is a really popular shoe with thru hikers who are on the Appalachian Trail, who are on the Pacific Crest Trail, so they're trying to cater to the thru hiker crowd and to the trail running community. So the toe has been stitched up. The material, we've had times where it was a little more it wasn't as durable. It would rip a little bit on the sides. It looks like this is a more durable material here, and I think it will last longer. And as far as the width of it goes, I have a Torin IQ here, and see the difference here. This kind of looks like a clown shoe. They don't really put in a lot of thought into like making it look appealing. But I love the Touring, you know what I mean? Like, people might ask you, oh, are you a clown? You know, are you heading to your clown job or something like that? They might make fun of you. Like, they don't look pretty. It's not a cool shoe. But the Touring IQ, I love them. But they're not as stylish as the Ultras. The Ultras just has that more of a normal shoe look. And let's just look to see if the width. So these are, you could probably tell the Touring is a little bit wider, but not by a lot. But another thing is you can do is you can the Ultras come in the regular version and a wide version. What I've heard is not only is it going to be wide here where most people need it, but it's going to be wide all around. So you could try the wide version if these are going to be a little too narrow for you. I'm just using the regular ones because my feet are wide from through hiking and stuff like that. But overall, I don't like having the width to be wide here, so I just stick to the regular ones. And this material will stretch out a little bit. But there's a comparison. I've put a good amount of miles on the Tourings. I've never done a review on these shoes, but if you're looking for a light shoe and not just trail running, but regular running and walking, the Touring is a pretty good shoe, and it lasts, you know, easily 500 miles in my opinion. So yeah, the Lone Peaks, just from using it a little bit, I have not put a ton of miles on them. I think they're comfortable. The width looks like it's a little bit narrower, but it works. You know, it's fine. And better quality insoles, just more stability in the sole. And you can use these probably for a little bit of road running. I would just stick to trails for these though. I mean, it's an all-around shoe. It's a shoe you can do hikes all day in, runs all day in, and you can use it as a regular shoe. So yeah, definitely check it out. I would highly recommend these. I can't say the same about I like the 3.5s. The 4s I did not like at all, and I think I'm enjoying these so far. I think the 5s, they definitely made enough changes where I would recommend it. So I hope you enjoyed this review, and if you're looking for good trail shoes to try these out. They're definitely worth it. $130. They're cheaper than the Hoka. I think they last similar mileage, maybe a little more. You probably get 450, 500 miles out of these. But yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate that. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing a lot more hikes and reviews and things like that. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.